Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to Mozzarella, welcome back to the World Series 2022, and welcome back to another round number 2. Today we have a best of 11 here between HuMMi and Druncle, and a very interesting one here for me today because the winner of this will actually go up against me. I'm already waiting there in round number... Am I waiting in round 3 or 2? Yeah, I'm waiting in round 3. Just trying to do all the maths. Down in the south here, we have the red player. I'm just going to put Gen Tool on so we can see who is who. We have HuMMi down in the south. He is the China Nuke, and we're on imminent victory. We'll just put the mini-map on so you can see what's going on. Up in the north facing him today, we have Druncle with the China Vanilla in the orange. The sound of the game is just going to go off a second, just while I check the bracket to see who they fought in the beginning. Druncle actually beat It's a Res, and HuMMi beat Azo. Yeah, when Druncle beat It's a Res, didn't he? Yeah, that's the one where I think It's a Res quit. He played like 3 games and then quit, something like that, I think. I'm struggling to remember now, I've casted that many games, but Druncle's going for a quick barracks with an oil capture. Yes, we didn't actually see too much of Druncle, but was kind of impressed with the with some of the stuff he was doing. Yeah, his very first game was the USA versus GLA, I believe. He was the GLA on Dralim Desert, I think. Looks like he's going to get an oil over on the right-hand side. We've got HuMMi going for 2 supplies and 2 war factories. Battlemaster comes in and denies this oil on the left-hand side, but as long as he gets 1, it's still kind of an okay build order. If both got denied, it would be exceptionally bad, but if only 1 gets denied, it's still kind of okay. Outpost over on the right-hand side for HuMMi does find the red guard, but the oil has already been captured. I think maybe just leaving 1 tank hunter behind. Just focus firing that, so at least it's being taken down. Would be valuable. Even just both of the tank hunters just hitting it, unless he's queuing up a flamer very soon. There is a flamer over on this side. He's going to try and take down that oil. Looks like he's going to get it. I think HuMMi here is the favorite. But having not seen too much of Druncle, I don't think it's a dead cert guaranteed win for HuMMi. I think Druncle might take a few games at least. So oil over on the left-hand side has gone down. Oil on the right-hand side is going to go down very soon. Helix is probably going to be next on the menu for Druncle, dropping down an airfield in the middle of his base. I have to say, his base is very pretty. It's a very nice layout. The trucks are well boxed in. It's a super perfect supply, super perfect here. He's got a bunker there as well. It's looking very decent for Druncle, to be fair. Few units taken down here of Druncle. The truck has actually found itself outside of the supply. For some reason. I don't know, did he drag that out? Or is this supply just so snug that it actually forced itself out? It can happen. Flamer from HuMMi now, straight into the base of Druncle. Second truck is made. Once the helixes start flying around, it will become difficult for HuMMi because then you've always got to keep gats with your army on all the flanks in the mid. Wherever you've got an army, you need to have at least 1 Gatling, otherwise the helix can come in and wreck it. You could even argue you need 2 Gatlings in every location. And suddenly that does change the dynamic of the battlefield. We've got HuMMi now with a barracks down in the bottom left. He has gone for a prop, which is down in the bottom right. Barracks is going to make a Lotus, going to get this oil on the left side. But the Helix is now out, and with 1 gap there, the Helix is going to go low, actually. But Helix does survive. There is another gap back here. But with this bit of a ground army here, I think that gap won't be able to get in. Does HuMMi just need to back off a little bit now, make sure he gets the Overlords and ECMs out, because that's where the true strength lies of the nuke. He has got an oil now. He's got an oil advantage, because he took out the other 2, so he's got the only 1 currently. And yeah, I think HuMMi is leading this. He's behind an XP, but it's just the fact that he's got a 1 oil lead, and also Overlord's ECMs are surely going to make an appearance in just a second. Yeah, HuMMi's main strength, I think, is in team games, but he does play 1v1, and he has been playing for a very long time. He's got lots of experience in Zira. Back in the day when he used to be in OE clan with Excal, he did win a few 2v2 tournaments back then. But I think since he left that clan and not been playing with Excal, I don't know if he's won any team game tournaments. But he's still a solid player. Okay, Druncle pushing forward. A bit of an awkward push in from here. From him because of these outposts are all running into this bunker. But there are 2 helixes on the way. One is a one is a speaker tower lix, and one is a bunker lix. And HuMMi knew there was air units out, but has still managed to let these helixes come in. Helix very, very low, and he's actually going to go and hunt this dozer. Is he going to kill that dozer very quickly, though? And is he now going to unload and try to kill this prop? The helix is not getting unloaded, and the helix goes down. So all in all, bit of a waste of helixes there, to be fair. And HuMMi's still on a 1 oil lead, and he's also collecting from the middle, albeit with just 1 truck. HuMMi also has the middle refinery as well. Yeah, so far so good. No major mistakes from any players. Just a couple of maybe slightly bad decisions, like that helix. The helixes should have come in, picked off that dozer, immediately gone left and looked for the other dozer. But is that the last dozer anyway? Actually, I think it might be. So yeah, maybe he has achieved something decent with that dozer. Where would the dozer hunt? Yeah, where has the other dozer gone? Maybe he got picked off in the middle. So maybe he just needs to actually bunker up now. He has got a CC coming along. So carpet and artillery is going to hurt HuMMi a lot. I didn't actually realize that was last dozer. I didn't even see the first one go down, but it must have gone down in the middle. When the outpost engaged that bunker, it must have been there. It must have been killed. So HuMMi under a bit of pressure. No subliminal messaging. Still has the prop. Here comes the carpet. The Gats are going to focus it down, but is the carpet going to survive, though? No, it's not going to survive. I think the carpet would have been better to wait for this army to push, because this army could be deadly now, even though HuMMi is hunted. Artillery coming in. Is that going to be on the production? No, I don't think it is. It's actually going to be on these. But why are the ECMs back here for HuMMi? Bit of a nasty blow there for HuMMi. Wasted 2 overlords. And then the artillery comes in and takes out like a few ECMs, Gats, and stuff like that. So looking pretty good actually for Druncle. Just the only bad decision was shooting that carpet over the Gats. Didn't achieve anything. Could have used it on the middle or middle supply, or anything would have been better than just being shot down. Overlord going for a drive. Loses its life though. Did crush a lot of tank hunters and outposts. Druncle's still going for the outposts. Basically just spamming outposts the whole game. He had a couple of other units before, like a battle master and stuff like that. HuMMi's only collecting on 1 truck, and I didn't even realize that the flanking helixes have gone around and actually now hitting the production of HuMMi, and HuMMi's in trouble now. He's losing his prop. Lost 1 war factory, only collecting on 1 truck here, but it's probably because it lost its life to the helixes. And yeah, I think Druncle's actually looking like he's going to take game number 1 here. Okay, mine drop from Druncle. He's in a really good position. I think there's not a lot HuMMi can do anymore. He does have an Overlord. Does have an ECM and Gats to support, but he's running out of options because there's mines there. Carpet is on cooldown. Artillery's on cooldown. He's definitely on a timer because of those few things. Lotus on the left-hand side might just go over and capture the last remaining production for HuMMi. HuMMi is running into the mines and he's not stopped his units. Loses a second unit there. Okay, HuMMi picks off a GAT, but he's going to lose the GAT to the outpost. He wants to be very efficient now, I think. Just keep a few GATs at home for the Helix base trade. But also you need to get the Overlord ECM together. You need to be pushing. Where's the ECM? I don't know why the ECM is away from the Overlord. You basically need to create a death blob. There just needs to be a few GATs dotted around the map to stop the Helixes. ECM is very important to be with that Overlord, I would say. Because then that becomes basically indestructible to as many outposts as possible. Loads more tank hunters coming in for HuMMi. He's trying to pop open these outposts, coming in with a flamer as well. But I think the carpet is going to come off cooldown and it's going to come from there very soon. So HuMMi is under pressure to get something done now. He's closing down the war factory with the flame wall. Here comes the carpet though, and I think that might be GG. If it kills that Overlord, that's it. It does. It kills the Overlord. War factory went down, but it can just be replaced, and HuMMi has been defeated. Wow. Druncle, does he remain undefeated so far? I don't think he lost any to Itzeres. So far, he is undefeated in the World Series. 1-0 for Druncle. Okay, jumping into the reverse, we've got China Nuke down in the south for the player that is Druncle, playing on imminent victory. Up in the north, we've got HuMMi with the red China Vanilla. He's got the weaker army now. He should really have won with that nuke. If I go quiet, by the way, it just means I'm drinking my tea. Live in England, I've got to be drinking tea. So that's keeping my voice going because I've already casted a 2.5 hour set today. Vivid America, I did on the same day I'm recording this one. So yeah, my mouth needs some rehydration. Okay, we've got HuMMi going for oil cap. He's going for exactly the same strat as Druncle, literally a complete copy, and Druncle doing an exact copy of HuMMi's build as well, although their war factory was there and not there. Okay, first two units out are a Battlemaster and a GAT, and they are heading towards the oils. So if he's thinking HuMMi is being a HuMMi cat, a copycat, then he's actually onto a winner, because he's probably going to deny that one. And this one's going to be close. If he denies both of them, it's a really, really positive start there for Druncle. He does. He denies that one. Pretty... Oh, man. Why have you gone right? Why did he go right? He went there. Only had to go down there and then right, and he would have killed him. But he went round the longer way. We're talking milliseconds or half a second or whatever. But that would have been the difference between stopping that oil or not. And, yeah, if you stopped it, that's a major point there. Okay, Battlemaster now coming in. Ooh, it's quite a fully loaded bunker. Battlemaster taking a lot of damage, but it does get in, and he actually might get both dozers. Don't tell me he's going to hunt HuMMi again. The both dozers are there for the taking. Literally both dozers. The Helix is going to get spotted and stopped. Bit of a waste of a GAT there. Yeah, I'm not too impressed, to be honest. This Battlemaster has been asleep half the time. He came in there and just, like, paused. And then he went over there and just kind of like paused, shot the dozer once. He should have been on it. Both of them dozers should be dead, or at least 1.5 of them dead. That Battlemaster is a complete disappointment. Battlemaster now down the middle from Druncle. He's going to try to get this dozer. But again, he's not really paying attention, is he? Like, where's he going? Why did you not go left? Why did you not go close to that? You could have suicided and done a bit of damage to the dozer. I suppose he is being a bit annoying here. Still goes down without achieving anything. Battlemaster's still coming in. As long as you're chipping away at these tank hunters, still good. He should have planted a TNT on that. And HuMMi has given another opportunity here to Druncle to hunt his dozers. Is one going to go? Yeah, one gets killed now. Got 99% barracks. There's another Battlemaster on the right, so yeah, he might come in and kill this one. Weirdly placed bunker there by HuMMi. I think he's in a bit of a desperation. Whoa! He's actually gone in for the counterattack. That's quite a nice hit, that, actually. That needs to be repaired ASAP. Has he hunted him? He might have hunted him. But he's about to get probably hunted himself. So many Battle Masters have been near these dozers. He has to kill it now. Are both players hunted? It seems like they are. Yeah, why is that Flamer just chilling there? He should be coming in here, trying to flame down the War Factory. HuMMi has got everything he pretty much needs. 1 War Factory, 1 Barracks, and 1 Airfield. But he has been hunted, but both players have. Only 1 truck collecting here. HuMMi now flying down the right-hand side. I think is looking pretty good for HuMMi. There are 2 GATs here, though. If he focuses the wrong licks here, like the speaker tower licks, then he could lose. But nah. If the bunker licks gets focused, bunker licks falls. There is another licks now for HuMMi. Minefield around the airfield. Still only 1 truck there for Druncle. 3 helixes now in play for HuMMi. I think these are 2 bunker lixes. No, only 1 is a bunker lix. That might be a Gatling or a speaker tower. Looks like a speaker tower, but he's running into some gats. Is he going to lose his licks? Does lose 1 licks, but that happened to be the speaker tower licks. And then the bunker licks remaining kills a load of Battle Masters. Chain reaction happens on the ground. Yeah, a lot of Battle Masters went down. And HuMMi is now getting the licks numbers up with minimal units out for the nuke. Very interesting situation. Very close game. HuMMi now pushing forward with the outposts. I think there's no way HuMMi should lose this. Because he's got a mix of outposts and then he's got like 4 helixes. I think he should gather up his elixers, like get like 4 or 5. And then come in. Either way, 3 will probably still end it though. He could just come in here. Even if he comes in and unloads. Yeah, even if he comes in and unloads on the War Factory and just takes down the War Factory. Don't think he's in any kind of danger. Outpost here. Doing some economic damage again. There are 2 trucks back in action here. That outpost will get cracked open. There's another outpost on the left-hand side. That was a flamer, or that one was a flamer. It'd be causing so much damage, killing the buildings. Okay, outpost on the left gets cracked open as well. And there's 3 helixes out. Helix on the left as well. Is that a good idea to be splitting up your elixirs like that? I think he wants to scare him to bring all his gats over there. Meanwhile, he will come in with this elixir on the left. That's pretty decent, actually. He's hitting this supply now. A little bit weird with the elixir. I'm pretty sure that could be dead with a bit better micro. Should have just kind of hung around here. He's now coming in with the elixir again. Kills a gat, but he also loses a full elixir. No TNTs there from HuMMi. It's difficult to do that, but if you expect to win the World Series, you need to be doing that. There was an opportunity for a TNT up in the north base at some point as well. We didn't see one then. Need to be seeing these faster TNTs. There's a scary number of gats getting out, and when HuMMi pretty much only has helixes, yeah, I suppose it is getting a little bit dangerous. Does he have the chain gun upgrade? No, he doesn't. Yeah, 6 helixes? No, 5 helixes over on the right side. That's moving out of the way, though. That might allow the helixes to come in, pick off some trucks. You could argue, even if you just go in and completely suicide the elixirs, but as long as you kill the production, still think it's pretty decent. But coming in like that, oh, the helix is going to get taken out. Gats are chasing. Helixes are escaping there. That supply is like about to be dead. Just needs a 1-tap here. TNT planted in the barracks. Helix is now coming in from the right side. Does he have chain guns? Still doesn't have chain guns, but the gats are coming back. Helix is now focusing on the supply. Now focusing next on the power, but he's losing all the elixirs. He's literally losing all the elixirs. Every single elixir's just gone down. 6 elixirs. Unbelievable. Okay, that's not looking too good now for HuMMi. HuMMi does have a 2-oil lead. He has the refinery as well, so these helixes are cheaper, and the oils are funding all the guys coming out of the barracks. Yeah, there's only a few battle masters in this, so if HuMMi just made like a line of outposts, waited for the army to come in, then flew around the back with elixirs, he can still probably win, but he did just lose an enormous amount of elixirs. But pretty much, what did he kill? A supply and a power. Losing another elixir, not paying attention too much. Comes in now. Hits the gap. Gonna hit the supply now. Okay, what's going on with this Lix, man? The Lix micro is just not good enough. He, honestly, is just flying too deep into the base. He should have just hung there, and he would have been able to kill it. He's desperately trying to go for these last few buildings, but now he's under pressure in his main base. There's actually a flamer in the base. Probably will get taken out before it gets any damage done. Another helix is out. There's loads of gats here. Battle masters to support. This flamer is still alive. Is HuMMi throwing this game? I think he is. I think he's lost. I think he's lost the game. Druncle's going to remain undefeated just with 2 war factories, and that's it. Helixes have run over into the corner. He's got a chance if he just goes straight for the base trade now, but just based on the helix micro, has not been amazing, has it? And if these elixirs aren't even remotely full, there's only 1 full elix. He's got no choice. He needs to go across the map now, but there's 3 gats out now. I think it might be GG. I think it's GG. Unless Druncle steps on a load of mines, because remember, he's on no cash now. His supplies have been taken out. Gat's coming in again, but there's a Vet 2 or Vet 3 Gat here, and the elixirs are falling. That one's not a speaker tower elix. Might still take out the Gat, though. Does take out the Gat, only just. Has he got a napalm bomb? He doesn't have a napalm bomb. He does have 8.2k, though. There's another elix coming in, okay. Nah, that's HuMMi's last building. He even suicides the battle masters there to get the kill. But there was another building there for Druncle. Honestly, that was a throw by HuMMi. Really bad. Helix control. Really, I honestly don't know what he was doing with them elixirs at times. The control on him needed to be 100 times better than that if you want to win the World Series. So Druncle is remaining undefeated. He's 5-0 in the World Series. I think he only did 3 against It's a Res, or It's Dark, one of them. Yeah, he's 2-0 up here against HuMMi. I did not expect that, actually, but we'll continue and see what happens. Okay, jump into the next match. We've got Druncle up in the top right of Farmlands of the Fallen. He's playing with the green and he's China Tank. Down in the bottom left, we have HuMMi with a laser, with the red. If there's low ping here, you could just no eco straight across the map. He's going for a barracks first, so it could be that. You can just play it normal as well. 2 supplies, war factory barracks, try and occupy these buildings. And there's quite a lot of buildings. Yeah, so if you were to make loads of missile defenders, you'd want to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if you get them 5, the whole map is pretty sealed off. The question is, can you do that? HuMMi's actually going for a drop. Have we not seen this from HuMMi before? Did he drop like 1 MD against someone when I always recommend not dropping 1 MD? Or is he... what's he doing? He's actually dropping on the cliff. He's building a laser turret on the cliff? Okay. Weirdly placed laser turret. Can that even kill the trucks down here? Or will the trucks be able to collect from there pretty much untouched? I think that Gat needs to go over here, and I think it needs to kill these. Not just leaving your truck there to get killed. But laser turret does get built, but the supply has been sold. Now, that's a mistake, because he can now cancel that and then go and build it over here. So what you want to do is actually leave that until that's finished and then sell it, because otherwise he could cancel it and then go and build it over here with the same amount of cash. HuMMi's going for an oil cap. He's sending 1 ranger down to the bottom left, but there's 2 gats in his base from Druncle that have just gone straight across the map. Has HuMMi got a decent enough micro now to kill those 2 gats, especially when he doesn't really have a fully loaded V? He's only got 3 MDs in his V. The V is thinking about coming to help. 1 oil is going to be captured down in the bottom right. Laser lock on the trucks. A fire base thought about being built. One GAT going to come in there because these MDs are separated though. They've got no chance now against that vetted GAT. And HuMMi is not collecting. He is capturing one oil. Yeah, that V is pretty low. Does need to be careful. Laser tank is out, but I think the USA here needs to be collecting. He's losing the Chinooks here as well. This is looking exceptional for Druncle. Yeah, HuMMi is already 2-0 down and looking a little bit on the rocks here. There's a second Chinook gone down, and there's 2 more GATs coming into the base. Second war factory's back up, and the tank is collecting on 2 supplies. He's in the perfect position at this stage where he needs to be. Maybe you could argue he wants to be getting on a 3rd supply at some point. But a V there taking immense damage. Is going down. The GATs come in to support it. The MDs that have been unloaded go down. The GATs take out the V. And HuMMi has been defeated. That was a crazily fast game. I don't know really about that drop from HuMMi. Like, can that laser turret even kill the trucks down there? I don't know. But yeah, I don't agree with the sell from Druncle until the laser turret is finished. Because otherwise, HuMMi should have cancelled it and actually built it somewhere else. So then he's forced to sail without actually finishing the laser turret, if that makes sense. But yeah, HuMMi, yeah, he's 3-0 down. A bit crazy. Okay, jumping into the reverse. We've got Druncle down in the bottom left with the USA laser in the orange. Up in the top right with the red player with a China tank, which is HuMMi. So yeah, I do think a better strategy from HuMMi there, if he's going to do some kind of funky strat, is just to go all in with well, if you're doing 1 supply, might as well do 2 full Vs and an ambulance. It's probably the better strat, I think. Laser turret can be powerful, and it was nice thinking up there, but I still wonder if the supply was built there. Can the trucks not collect off here still without that laser turret being able to hit them? I think they probably could. So maybe Druncle should have at least tried that before selling. Got Druncle going for 2 supplies. War factory barracks. Is he going to collect off alternate piles? Think he is. HuMMi going for 2 supplies, 2 war factories. Sending his dozer over to the left side. Could put the other one here if he wants to expand pretty quick to a fast 3rd, but I think he's more likely going to expand there. First V is out. Those are heading up to the top right as well. Those are heading to the top left as well. HuMMi coming in with a GAT. And I think that dozer is going to get killed very, very slowly. It will at least alert Druncle that there's something coming in. First V is in the base, and it's only 3 MDs. Not the greatest. Yeah, a few GATs will probably be able to take it out, as we saw in the previous game. The V is going low as well because he's been shot by the outpost. Laser lock comes in on the GAT. Does take out the GAT, and he's popped open the outpost, so it's kind of okay. But ideally, yeah, you want to be even more efficient than that as the laser. He's got a dozer up on the cliff. He wants to get a bit of revenge here. HuMMi's got a nice little box going on his trucks. Still got the dozer chilling in the top left. But Druncle has found himself actually in this little house. Nice camp in the war factory. Top left, we've got a supply built now for HuMMi on 3 supplies. Flamer is out, flames out this house. And HuMMi seems to have little red dots all over the place now. Looking in better shape. Red Guard wants to capture the oils, but there's a massive, well, not massive, but a 3v army. Still going to be deadly at this point. Still going to be massive for HuMMi, so for Druncle. Still probably going to cause quite a lot of damage. Tank Hunter is heading towards his bunker. Red Guard going to go in there instead. I think them Vs need to push in now and get as much damage done as possible before he gets on prop, before he gets oils, napalm MiGs, any stuff like that. He seems to be hanging around here for a second. He's just going to take out that Red Guard, but any seconds you waste here now, more and more units are going to come out for HuMMi. Search and destroy. It's going to be established soon. Flamer and a GAT heading into the base down in the bottom left. Could cause some problems is Druncle. Paying attention. He's building a laser turret in the top right. Okay. HuMMi doing a bunker in a bit of an odd position. Maybe thinks the V's are going to go around the back. But has HuMMi even seen that? V's are working on the power plant now. A Gat makes his way into the back of the base. Druncle has seen it. Sends a V there. There's a flamer there as well. Might get the cancel on the strat. MDs come in. Laser locks the Gat. Flame War comes in. Starts killing the MDs. Oh man, that's annoying for the strategy center. You've literally just got it. Power plant's gone low. Oh, what is this flame wall from HuMMi? That strategy center should be dead, and now there's a chance that the strat might live. You could put it on hold the line to make sure that the strat does live. Massive mistake there from HuMMi. The flamer was in a prime position to take out that strat. He's building a power now inside of HuMMi's base. Troop crawler is there with the tank enters. Yeah, he shouldn't have let himself go low power, but is that his last dozer? Don't tell me that's his last. It is the last, isn't it? It's the last dozer. He's lost the last dozer because it was in HuMMi's base. Okay. So, Druncle does have Search and Destroy, though. He has everything he needs, but he doesn't. He doesn't have Search and Destroy. Oh, no, it's not the last dozer. Here it is. Why was he building a power up there, then? It doesn't make any sense. Search and Destroy is now deployed. The V's go a little bit too close to these Gats. ECM is on the way, so this V engagement is going to be much harder now for Druncle. He needs to save that dozer. I think he's just realized. I think he's just realized where it was parked. Oh, that's where I parked my car. Supply in the top left is now taken out. HuMMi is chasing away this V army with a big Gat ECM and Flamer army. This little windmill thing is going to get flushed out, and does. HuMMi now capturing some more buildings in the middle. The artillery platforms can get this supply here as well. Okay, going to be a big engagement here. I think these Gats are a little bit too in single file formation, but with the hill here, maybe some Vs are still going to get taken out. One V does get taken out so far. Nice evac. Laser lock comes in on the Gats, but every single Gat has been taken out. And now the ECMs are getting chased. Vs are running a little bit into the flame wall, though. I think they will all survive. Yeah, do. But the ambulance has gone a little bit low, and that makes this push now a little bit harder than he probably was thinking about. He's on the third supply. CC being built. I think he's lucky to have a dozer, honestly. Not sure what that Chinook there is doing. Oh, both of these Chinooks not collecting. Both Chinooks are not collecting for Druncle. He's trying to shoot down his drone. It's very difficult to do, but it is possible. Typically want to zoom in like this, select your Vs, and then control fire. You'll hit the ground a few times. There's a chance you might hit your own unit, but you might also be able to hit the drone and then build a battle drone. But whilst he's messing around doing that, he's getting harassed on the other side and not collecting here. So yeah, is Druncle starting to falter here? Loses one V. I think HuMMi has the chain gun upgrade. Yeah, he does. Another Chinook falls. HuMMi is spread quite nicely all across the map now. Lotus is going to capture one of Druncle's oils, and a Gat has made its way into the back of the base. The half-dead dozer are going to make a run for it. A10 now from Druncle. Going to be on the oil of HuMMi over all the way on the right-hand side of the map. This oil is still not captured over here. HuMMi also could capture these artillery platforms. That will be really annoying for these Vs, because they're actually very good against Vs. A couple of hits, the V starts moving slow. There's a good chance your V can be picked off. Oil on the right side does go down. Oh, there's MiGs out now for HuMMi, and both Vs here take heavy damage. One goes down, one is still low. I don't know why there's 3 ambulances here. But Gat's now over on the left-hand side, coming in with more ECMs, and I think this might be humanity's game. Now with Napalm MiGs, he's got Gat's ECMs, he's on more supplies. He's got the artillery platform. Probably more Chinooks are going to go down here as well. Yeah, another one falls. And humanity looking pretty strong in this game, not messing around too much. But he needs to look strong because he's 3-0 down in a best of 11. Druncle only needs 3 more to win. And humanity needs 6, so yeah, he's got to look convincing here. He's also got to turn that mental momentum because Druncle is probably extremely confident now going 3-0 up. I think that ambulance is going to go low as well. The MiG's coming in. Druncle's just getting a little bit torn apart at this stage. I think the tank is too big. Got too many supplies. Artillery coming in. This oil being captured now by Druncle. This dozer might get picked off, but that V also might step on the mines. There are mines all the way around the supply. Dozer gets picked off, but he's not aware of the mines, I don't think. Ooh, he sees the mines now. Going to go inside of the windmill. Artillery comes in on the strategy center. MiGs come in and delete the V. Lotus wants to capture the oil, but there's a ranger on her. Nah, she dies. Yeah, not the greatest decisions there for humanity. You should have backed off with the Lotus. Would have been better to come over here and capture an artillery platform, I think. But can Druncle hold against these Gats and ECMs? There's a big blob of units in his base. Those are getting hit. Another dozer going to get hit. It's 2k loss there at dozers. More Chinook's going to get hit. Another V goes down. I think these Gats eventually will be cleared up, but the question is at what cost, and it's a lot. There are a lot of Chinooks going down. That's $3,600 worth of Chinooks. 2k's worth of dozers went down. The V's, some of them went down as well. And now there's a lot of MiGs for humanity. Druncle has been defeated. Humanity, welcome to the scoreboard. 3-1 is now the score. Okay, jumping into the next one, we have Druncle down in the bottom left of Forest of Camelot by TK Leo. He's playing with the yellow GLA Stealth. Up in the top right, we have the USA Air Force for the red player, which is humanity. So I think humanity with a very strong army here, but also Druncle a very strong army here, considering probably quite favors the GLA this one. Getting tunnels up on all the flanks. Wonder, is humanity going to go for Comanches or Vs? What is he going to go for? It looks like Vs, and it looks like he's keeping his CC as well. Can do that as Air Force. Means you maybe your first V is slightly delayed. But Air Force is one of the armies where you can keep your CC. I don't think it matters too much. Like a super weapon, and there's China Vanilla. All the GLAs, you want to be selling your CC most of the time. Tank and nuke, you want to be selling your CC. I think laser, Air Force, infantry, things like that. Whoa, that's dangerous, man. Yeah, he lost a lot of HP there on that Chinook. Almost a big mistake there from humanity. There is a terrorist over here. That drop shouldn't be able to get too much done. Should be a worker again heading towards the middle to build another tunnel. This tunnel maybe looks a little bit too aggressive. Because if you be overly ambitious, there's a chance it will get picked off and you won't achieve any kind of flank position at all. Like, this one is nice. Like, nice and safe. There would have been nice because you would have been able to occupy that, block off that whole entrance, and then creep forward and put an RPG inside of there. That would have been much better, in my opinion. Yeah, a little bit too ambitious, a little bit too aggressive there for Druncle. Technical is on the way, though, to defend this area. It is a V with a Hellfire. It should beat that unless there are RPGs inside of the technical. I think there is something inside of it. Looks like some terrorists, at least.
Ready for war.
Yeah, Druncle's map control here and his economy is lacking a bit. I would expect him to at least be getting that and that oil. At least have some kind of a control here. So far, not looking that impressive for Druncle. I think, in this particular map and match so far. Druncle heading up into the base of HuMMi with this technical. I think it's 2 terrorists, 2 RPGs, but it might just be 4 terrorists, not sure. Where's he going though? Because he probably can't get over there without getting taken out by the Vs. He's still thinking about where to go. What is it going to be? It is 4 terrorists. He's going for the supply. Almost loses a terrorist though. But he does kill the supply, but he unnecessarily lost the technical. There's a V being dropped in the base. HuMMi going to kill some workers. Yeah, that technical should have just come in, hit that supply, and then ran back and gone inside of the tunnel and saved an extra vehicle. He's getting the oils now, which I like from Druncle, but he should also have a worker here and a worker here. Even if he hasn't got the money to build anything yet, it should be at least be in position, so when you have got the money, then you can immediately take those positions. Big Tech RPG here. The defensive position of Druncle is almost taking out V. Lacelock comes in on the quads. 1 quad taken down so far, but the problem is they're pushing with quads and RPGs, but your quads often get stuck behind the RPGs. So yeah, I think more quads went down there than would normally if there was no RPGs there. Unload from HuMMi again. Lacelock comes in on the quad. Ambulance comes in to get the crush on some of these RPGs, as funny as it sounds. Some of the RPGs do go down. We've got a Ranger in the middle. HuMMi's got 1 oil for himself now. HuMMi getting another oil and collecting from the middle on an additional Chinook. He has the additional Chinook because that one got TNT'd. He had to remake it. He gets another free Chinook. You might as well collect from the middle. You could even argue that 2 of them Chinooks should be pulled off and collecting from the middle because that one's going to mine out soon, whereas this might not be in your control the whole time, just like I do on DEFCON free-for-alls. Collect from the middle while you can, or it might come back to bite you a little bit later on. Strategy Center now being deployed by HuMMi. It's also pushing through. There is no line of defense here on this bridge, and HuMMi's running in pretty unchallenged. It does go a little bit too close to the quads though, loses 1 V. Now running away from these Vs, from these technicals rather. Might be able to kill this oil, but there really should be a flank position already here. So these Vs, just like we've seen in the previous replay, was it Firelord versus someone, where the guy got his Vs trapped here? The Firelord SPL. I think Firelord got his Vs all trapped here. That should be happening, whereas right now if they push north, they would not get trapped. Search and Destroy in play, and against a lot of quads, the Vs are going to have quite an easy time. A lot of quads here have been taken out. Palace is now up. Yeah, hell of a lot of quads going down here, and HuMMi's raking in the XP. Is going to be level 3 in no time. It does run into a stealth tunnel though, and one of the Vs now does fall. Technical comes in, probably will get the crush, but HuMMi should have been paying attention there. And Druncle should be paying attention here as well. Don't know how that happened, honestly. What is he doing though? He's paying attention over here where he's gone for a TNT on the oil. Wow. Zero's a funny game, man. He's a funny game. It was a terrorist literally just on top of the missile defenders, not killing him for a second. We've got buggies out now for Druncle. He's going to work on these Vs. One of the Vs that gets taken out. Carpet bomb comes in. And yeah, maybe Druncle just got a bit too confident or something. Or took his foot off the gas because suddenly HuMMi looking very convincing in the last couple of wins. If he's still causing problems, but remember, none of this really should be happening if he always had a middle position or stealth tunnels here. And then as the Vs approach, then you evac your quads and RPGs. Because he's let these Vs in and just running around the base, they are causing problems. I also think something HuMMi could do now is transition to combat Chinooks. Just come in and pick off the buggies. And then if there's too many quads, you can back off. Laserlock comes in on the quad. There's a technical out as well. Is the Laserlock going to be on the technical or not? It is not. A load of missile defenders there get hit. The bottom right section, though, all belongs to the yellow player, the stealth, which is Druncle. And the Vs are getting picked off. I think he might be going for combat Chinooks. He's made a lot of Vs. Sorry, he's made a lot of missile defenders with Pathfinders, but he's just loading up more Vs. But yeah, I think combat Chinooks is missing here a little bit. I'm not convinced he has more than one quad. I think combat Chinooks can get a lot done. He is collecting from the top left. He's getting a fire base in play, and how many Chinooks? Okay, yeah, he's collecting only on 2. Yeah, he's doing well with his money management, I think. Does run his Vs into a load of stealth tunnels, though. Vs for HuMMi going to rush into the defense again. I think he's going to lose another one here. Maybe even all of them. Yeah, he's going to lose all of them. King Raptor's coming in for HuMMi as well. Tries to hit the buggies, but the buggies have actually disappeared. And that oil's still in play. That oil is still in play. Druncle only collecting on a couple of workers over here. But yeah, a big part of the map is the oils here. Which HuMMi's still got his safe one. This player doesn't have his safe one. But he does have this one and this one though. So he's got a 1 oil lead at the moment. But HuMMi's collecting from up here. This is where the Chinook management isn't that great. You should be collecting over here with one. With one extra, I mean. You could argue you should even be building a supply there as well. Oh, he's bringing in more Chinooks. Combat Chinook is now up. Colonel Burton is out. And Combat Chinook heading over to the bottom right. But really, you want to use that surprise element, not to kill an oil. You want to use that surprise element to kill some buggies when they're out in the open. That's when you want to use a surprise unit like that. But I mean, he took the oil out anyway. You could say he's winning. But there is a tunnel being built over here. Just think how the game would play out differently if, from the beginning, instead of building that tunnel over here, Druncle, which didn't get up, imagine if you'd built it there. Would have made a big difference. Yeah, Combat Chinook comes in, stops the tunnel on 92%. Drop zone now being built by HuMMi. He's got 2 drop zones. He's got a supply lines upgrade. We click on HuMMi. At least we know the carpet bomb's coming here now. Might actually kill his own Burton though. Could be a big mistake. I think it is going to kill the Burton. On higher terrain, which I think this is, it's going to kill his Burton. The Fargo Burton there for you. King Raptors do come in there and wipe out the supply. Combat Chinook's flying around, seeing what they can get done. They have run into a bunch of quads though, and the focusing down on these quads hasn't been amazing. The King Raptors coming in as well, not sure if they are. All the quads will fall, but one Combat Chinook also goes down. Spectre gunship comes into the base. Gonna hit a black market. Is he gonna retarget and kill the fake one as well? Looks like not. King Raptor's heading out over to the right hand side. Is he gonna hull mode the battle bus? He does. And the weird thing is, I don't even think he was targeting the battle bus. I think he was actually targeting the quads. But because the battle bus was so close to all the units, it gets hull moded as well. More drop zones for HuMMi. I mean, it's alright building loads of drop zones, but he actually doesn't have that many units. Like what? He's got 2 ground units out, which is the Vs. It's a nice mix of units, but there's no real firepower ground army. But you could say if he just builds enough fire bases and air units, does he need to? Yeah, Druncle has been defeated. I think he might be a bit demoralized from that, you know, because HuMMi was in just kind of coasting there at the end. He was had all the map bunkered off. He had all the supplies and stuff like that. I think Druncle is lacking in two departments. The map control in the beginning, he only secured the bottom right. His middle got denied easily, and his top left got denied easily. His tunnels need to be a bit more passive. If they're too aggressive, they're just going to get shut down. And secondly, his money. He didn't get his oils for ages. He didn't get a third supply for ages. He should have really kicked HuMMi off that top left position. He should have done his tunnel more passive and then build a fast third supply. And yeah, the TNT in the beginning, he wasted a technical when it shouldn't have gone down. Yeah, HuMMi closing the gap for sure. 3-2 is the score. Okay, jumping into the reverse, we've got the USA Air Force player, which is the blue player. Up in the top right, it is Druncle. Down in the bottom left, we have the Agility Stealth player with the red, which is HuMMi. Or HuMMi. It was at one point called HuMMi, and then when Caro changed his name to Carry, HuMMi copied him and changed his name to HuMMi. Was HuMMi better? Don't know. I kind of like the short, snappy names, like HuMMi. Someone in the comments in the previous game said that it's clearly not Druncle, it's clearly Dr. Uncle. Don't know, to be honest. Could be. But, I mean, to me, it says Druncle. If it was Dr. Uncle, you would expect a space. Or maybe a capital on the D, capital on the U, something like that. I don't know. I don't know where he's from. If in his language it probably means something. I have no idea. Okay, 2 supplies, War Factory Barracks from Dr. Uncle. And from HuMMi, we've got a tunnel in the middle. It probably is going to get up. But no flanking workers just yet. He's actually got 2 defensive tunnels in his base. He's preparing a TNT, but it's only 2 terrorists. So I think he's going to go for a TNT on the power. But if you're scared the enemy's going to go for Comanches or Raptors, actually hitting the power is not a bad idea. Tech RPG does finish off the dozer, and a TNT kills the power plant, and he doesn't suicide the technical as well. That's the difference. Gets the kill on the workers, sorry, the Rangers, and gets a Vet 2 on the technical. Fast third supply going up, which I like. Okay, another pop here from HuMMi, sending a few quads forward. I don't know if those quads will get all too much done. Don't know if HuMMi does need to pressure any more than he already has done. Can he just sit back now and build other tunnels? Or does he need to keep on that pressure? He's coming in with a bunch of technicals, but he does run into a load of Vs, needs to back off for a second. I think if he just like takes that, builds a tunnel, builds a few more tunnels in the middle, builds a few more tunnels here, and just literally bunkers off the map with stealth tunnels. But meanwhile, gets his economy rolling. He's got a fast third supply, but where is the oil cap? There's not even a rebel sent to the oils. Which, when they only cost like $150, you might as well queue them up somewhere. And then when you've got a spare 1,000 later on, just upgrade it. Okay, big engagement here with the Vs. Does suicide the ambulance, though. One of the Vs here going a little bit low because he's got UAV drones on all of these. On all of these Vs, he can't quickly make the battle drones to repair them. He does shoot down his UAV drone, so he's going to get a battle drone now on that one. But he is going back to base anyway. But yeah, that's one thing about these V pushes. If you take out the ambulance and damage one V, it will often, even though he's still got a ton of Vs ready to go, it will often just send him back to his base to repair. He wants to get that beloved ambulance back. Got HuMMi with an aggressive tunnel here. Could put one quad here and harass the air player. Brings one Chinook. Is there going to be a quad pop? It's a bit late if there is. He's actually going for a counter-attack in the base, though. Yeah, Druncle should see this about now. One Chinook looking like it will go down, but the Vs are being brought back. Supply will be slowly killed. Vs do get brought back. Strategy center is being built. Maybe needs to sell that supply. One Chinook that does get picked off. No oil cap for Druncle. No oil cap for HuMMi actually, but he is on a 4th supply, but now it's his 3rd because his actual 3rd got taken, it's just taken out by that single V in the middle. Search and destroy is very, very close, and it'll be much easier to deal with these quads then. Could argue that these quads need to back off now. Have they achieved their goal? And did he need to actually push with that many quads? Could he have not just sent a couple in? Yeah, could he have not just sent a couple in and achieved the same? Because really, he only killed like what? Was it one or two Chinooks there? I think it was only one, wasn't it? And he's killed the supply. Did force the Vs to go back, but could he have achieved the same with just fewer quads? Because now he's lost a lot of quads there. And look at the XP now for Druncle. He's got triple what HuMMi's got. There's still no oil cap. Is a little bit weird. Druncle now pushing straight down the map, and if he gets in here, it's going to cause the same problems as before, but the only difference is now there are more Vs, and he's just got search and destroy, and there are less tunnels here. Carpet bomb takes out the palace. A demo trap kills 2 Vs and the ambulance. But I do wonder, has HuMMi got any units left, because he lost them all in the base just then. Quads have actually gone in for the base trade. He's actually trying to kill the dozer. I think he might actually win the base trade here. Yeah, I think he's going to win the base trade, because these Vs are going to have to go back, because the GLA can just set up camp here, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's got his campfire, he's got his tent. Strategy center going down. Some Vs going back, but you just leave this on guard mode, and that's GG. Just guard that base, and they'll just take out all the buildings. Hanging around like this, wasting valuable seconds, is not the thing to do. But I think regardless, Druncle can't collect anymore. Looking like that. So just click on the war factory. These Vs can't even stop it. But HuMMi is giving him vital seconds that could be the difference between that war factory going down now or in 5 minutes. I don't know why he's hanging around, honestly. That 3V should take out the V. Oh, it doesn't actually. That 3 quad should take out the V, I meant to say. Okay, yeah, HuMMi should have won the game there, honestly. I don't know why the quads were sat idle. I said you could literally put it on guard mode and go AFK and you would have won the game, and that is literally no joke. But because he's manually clicking and doing stuff elsewhere, the game is now going to continue for a few more minutes. There are more quads and RPGs coming in. Does Druncle realistically have any chance with just them Vs? It's this area that's a problem. He might find this supply, yeah. Might find the supply, but he might defend this as well, just with a single V. Let's see. But the main thing is you won't probably get past that bunker. You won't get past all these tunnels. He's taking out the supply down in the bottom right. 2 oil still in play down in the bottom right as well. HuMMi building 2 barracks inside of the base. I don't think there's any chance of the terrorists from those reaching the war factory. I think a bit desperate or show off, to be honest. Building these 2 barracks. 2 quads I don't think are even going to cut it. I think that V will stop the quads. War factory now being hit, but this V's not paying attention. He is going back to defend it now. I think he's still got a good chance to save it. Going to be close. HuMMi switches targets, and that's GG. Yeah, game didn't need to go that long. HuMMi should have won the game anyway, but HuMMi still closes it out regardless. Just got a little bit messy there towards the end. I think Druncle could have killed them 2 Vs if he'd have reacted a little bit faster, and it would have made it a bit more painful for HuMMi at least. But yeah, 3-3 is the score. HuMMi with a bit of a comeback. Let's see Who's going to win the next? Okay, jumping into the next one. We've got Druncle up in the top right with the USA Vanilla in the green color. Down in the bottom left, we've got HuMMi with the China Nuke in the red color. So, I mean, normally the USA would absolutely wreck the Nuke. But on this map, where he's probably going to go double barracks with Red Guard veterancy, probably secure himself a load of oils, does the Nuke have a better chance? He's got a good chance of getting some nuclear missile out. And going for nuke mix. That will then force the USA to make more of a death blob, like a slow V Avenger, maybe some Crusader army, something like that. In which case then you could switch the nuke cannons. So there's definitely a bigger chance here, I feel, for nuke, but I probably haven't seen it really played that much on this map. I'm just trying to think, I'm just trying to theorize how much of a chance here does the nuke have. The nuke has got a choice here. Does he want to rush out a faster unit from there, or does he want to go for a faster second supply? I think typically I like to go for the faster second supply. However, I think there is a lot of value in getting a flamer out fast, like heading over here, trying to take out an oil very quick. But it does slow your economy down a little bit, because otherwise that second supply would be collecting a lot. Okay, HuMMi's first unit is a Battlemaster straight down the right-hand side. Only one oil cap coming in here for Druncle. I'm confused why there's only a few oil caps coming in. I think he could be going for more. But maybe it's because he's rushing the V's out, but this V's not actually achieving so much. Always a bit of a weird terrain there, and that V taking a lot of damage. Battlemaster comes round. The side takes out a Ranger, but it's already captured the building. Druncle on quite a bit of cash. Second supply going up for him, as well as the strategy center. A couple of gats now in the base of Druncle. This oil's still being denied, and Druncle's still not on his refinery. This is what I mean. I think the oil cap is just generally slow from the USA. HuMMi does seem to have all his oils on the refinery. Propaganda is now being built. He's on double war factory spam. Flamer heading over. I think if the Flamer goes here, yeah, that could be very nice. He's going to have to engage his bunker though first. Starts the flame war, but I think the V army is going to come and save the day. Yeah, Flamer goes down. It's like the V's are out now, but just think earlier on, was there a better chance of having a Flamer there and killing that oil then? I think there was. Flamer on the right as well. Could have been nice. Like this Flamer here now could just get evac'd from that bunker and then laser locked. Druncle's still not on this oil. Yeah, here comes the laser lock now. You see, the longer you wait, the less chance these flamers have. That's why maybe there is value in going for a faster war factory. Okay, Druncle now heading into the base. Does have quite a big V army. Search and destroy is deployed. 2 war factories. Third supply going up for him. And now hitting this oil. 2 overlords are out with an ECM. I think HuMMi should be going for nuke mix. He is building a nuke now. Does have all of his oils and stuff, like you said. Lotus heading up to the top left as well. I think all in all, HuMMi's actually playing this one decent. Maybe just had a bit of a slow start here. War factory, V been taken out by a few tank hunters. V's here might actually struggle against the overlords, and 1 V so far picked off. Laserlock going to come in on this server overlord. Actually, the overlords choose to retreat. cash hack is going on, and yeah, Druncle is losing money. He's losing $1,000. Lotus can't really do a lot else. You could go over here and capture some buildings that will just be captured back. But I actually think stealing the cash is decent. He does capture this supply, and Druncle actually lets it happen. Very, very weird there from Druncle. He's going for a counter attack though. This Gat is taking some damage. It's actually focusing a lot on just the drones above. And yeah, all in all, I think HuMMi's position looking okay. He just has to worry about this V army in his base. And I say just, it is still a big just. But he has seemingly got nuke MiGs out now. Probably researching the nuke MiG upgrade as we speak. Obviously got the overdrive going on that power plant. Nuke MiG comes in though. He does not have the upgrade. That was a really bad shot from HuMMi. Yeah, you cannot be making them errors in the World Series. Overlords now without ECM support. A10 comes in and both Overlords there get wiped out by the A10. Nice strike there from Druncle. Druncle's floating 13k by the way. And this supply, look at this supply. 2 Chinooks there for HuMMi. He's actually collecting the money from Druncle. This is yeah, this is a bit of a joke in the top left position. Laser lock comes in on the Gat. Gat is going to be taken out. These Vs really should be going over here, killing these buildings. Yeah, this oil probably going to go down now as well. I don't know why these Vs are pressing forward. It's really unbelievable what they're doing. Why are they pushing forward like that? Chinooks for HuMMi actually do fly back to the base. Can he pick up an Overlord? I don't know if he can actually. I don't think he can. I know, can you? I think you can pick up an Emperor. I think you can pick up an Overlord. We'll take bets in the comments. Can he pick up an Overlord? I think he can put one in a Helix. A China Helix. But yeah, does he think he's Air Force or something? Why is he flying the Chinook over? Why is he flying the Chinook over? ECM's disabled the V. One of the oils in the top left belongs to HuMMi, and this oil too. Both players floating a bit of cash. Artillery now coming in from HuMMi as well as the carpet. Where is that going to be though? Is that going to be here? Whoa, there's some Vs there, baby. There is some Vs there. Bad targeting though by HuMMi. Why was the artillery not directly on that oil? That is a massive blunder. He did get some Vs, but that's just a Druncle mistake. He should have moved out of the way there. That should have only killed the war factory. So yeah, not the most impressive use of support powers there. That oil should have been killed. At least get that one, or just you want to be killing oils. That's the primary thing you want to be doing. Top left, he still has one though. Nuke MiG's now coming in, as well as the Overlords coming in on the right hand side. Fire base going to be taken out. HuMMi's actually collecting with Chinooks over on the right side. These oils here are going to be hit. Now he knows the A10 has just recently been used, doesn't it? Can't even remember now. I know it got used here, but when did it get used since then? But yeah, A10 could wipe out that army. It could be massive. Laser lock comes in with the help of this bunker. Maybe the Overlords here are going to go down. But even if you suicide this army just to kill the, just to kill what you can, including both oils, I think it's kind of good. ECM just kind of chilling in the back now. These Overlords killing what they can as well. Yeah, a lot of units gone down here for Druncle. Looking pretty impressive by HuMMi. A lot of nuke MiGs coming in. Are they going to be able to break through the Avengers? Nope. Bit of bad usage there from the nuke MiGs. And the army on the right hand side does get killed. And there's 2 nukes out now for HuMMi. Yeah, another bad nuke MiG there. Rather than like trying to be too aggressive or overly fast or misclicking everywhere because you're trying to be faster than you actually are, or being overly aggressive or something and making mistakes like losing the nuke MiGs unnecessarily, I think it's better to take your time, be a little bit slower, but make a better decision. Fire base there at the front gets taken out. XP is kind of even, but Druncle slightly ahead than XP. That's pushing forward. Does have chain guns. But ultimately, that army gets pushed back. HuMMi does have 3 nuke MiGs circling around in the base, and he's building hackers and another nuclear missile. A10 from Druncle. Kills one of the oils. Very nice. See, if you can kill an oil for certain with the support powers, just do it. One thing I'm missing is a Colonel Burton over the top here. Colonel Burton in one of them Chinooks and then drop it down in the bottom right while humanity's distracted somewhere. Could be killing the oils. Could be very nice. Laserlock comes in and this front overlord taking heavy damage. ECM a little bit out of position. ECM goes down pretty much for free. Nuke MiGs are still circling. These Vs are a little bit out of place. Not with the Avengers. Tries to go back. 1 V gets taken out, but also 2 MiGs get taken out. So kind of an even trade. Nuclear missile is ready to fire. We'll go on humanity's view.
We have launched.
He's just used his
nuclear
carpet
missile.
there. Nuke is directly on the refinery. I think that will kill both oils. Yeah, that's nice. If you wanted to add extra realism into 0 Hour, I know it would mess with the engine and the engine might not even be capable of it, but the nuclear missile could go off. And then if it's like a really urbanized built-up area, the nuke would do less damage. It would like do more damage in the middle, and as the shockwave goes out, it would do less damage. So like, let's say you did it directly to the side of that refinery. The shockwave might not actually kill that oil or something, but the overall radius maybe could be made bigger to compensate. I don't know. Yeah, just thinking out loud. If anyone's working on a new 0 Hour, you want to make it more realistic. You want to add a shockwave to nukes and make it 20 times bigger, then there you go. Free information for you. What could humanity do that's funky, like Marikar style? Could he drop a gat in the base or a flamer? He could drop a flamer over the top. Should Nuke be able to build nuke trucks? That is a fun question. Because then you could put it inside of a Chinook, loaded with US quality, and then yeah, drop it over into the enemy base. Okay, big engagement here. V's loads of missile defenders inside of it. Nuke MiGs come in and they do get a hit. Strike through the Avengers, but the V's are only low though. I feel like most of the shots were deflected. Still a lot of V's left, and I think this Overlord's going to get hit, but a lot of V's going down. But are there just too many V's alive now? Does Druncle just have too much cash? I don't know. He's got a nuke cannon. Humanity gets a really decent hit there on the V's. Chinook there gets taken out by the Avenger. Hellfire drone on top of the ambulance takes out a nuke cannon. Okay, fuel air bomb, that's nice. Whoa! Seems to detonate pretty quick, that, didn't it? Sometimes it like deploys and then doesn't set on fire for ages. Wow. Spectre gunship, 1 shots on internet center. Oh man, the balance in this game is broken, isn't it? Shouldn't be able to 1-shot on internet center. If there's ever a patch in the future, it's a given that the internet center must have double HP than it does now, or close to double. Because it is absolutely ridiculous that it can be 1-shotted by a particle or a scud storm and everything inside it will die. It needs double that HP. And arguably hackers should be able to collect inside of bunkers as well. Okay, Leaflet comes in, disables the entire army here of humanity. It's not what he needs right now. He does have another nuke to fire in 24 seconds. Strategy doesn't have a strat deployed. HuMMi's done a nuke right in the middle of the base where the V's are, but he does not get the hit. He kills a war factory only. Could have been very deadly for Druncle, but he moved his V's out of the way. There is a way, even when you are the player Druncle, to know where the nuke is going to land, and that's the sound. If you're here, and the maximum nuke sound is around here, and as you move away, it goes into like your left ear, and that's how you know where it is. A10 comes in, takes out one of the oils. And HuMMi, even though he's got 3 nukes, is he just running too low on cash? Is that an EMP? Because if it is, oh, it's a mine drop. Legendary mine drop. So that's force fire in the ground. Doesn't have a choice, really. But here comes an EMP. But has HuMMi got anything to kill it? Evacs his missile defenders. He could laser lock that. He still will win the fight. Does have chain guns. The gat goes down insanely quick. Yeah, that's a mistake there from Druncle. What is he doing? What is he doing? Why did he not just finish the laser lock on the first point? That's a mistake there from Druncle. Next nuke's going to fire in 28 seconds. Particle ready to fire in 1 minute and 25-ish seconds. Airfield going to be taken out. I think HuMMi just doesn't have enough units. He doesn't know what to do. The only thing he's going to be able to do against them is fire a nuke at it. But that's not going to stop like the next wave. And what if he presses X? What if he moves all his stuff out of the way? Carpet bomb comes in. Doesn't really kill anything. Nuke from HuMMi.
Unit lost.
Actually hits to the right. Does kill a bit of stuff. And that Avenger still might go down. But regardless, these Vs are still in the base. And yeah, you can't be defending your base with just support powers and nukes. You actually do need units out as well, contrary to popular belief. That could be sold, that could be sold, that could be sold. Make a Battle Master from here. One of these power plants could be sold. At least make some units, I think. Where did the artillery hit? Hit up here. Was that a strat? I think it was the strat, but I think HuMMi's lost. The stronger army here has won. I think HuMMi definitely made it painful for Druncle. Druncle's going to take the lead here, 4-3, and I think it's definitely winnable for the nuke. Maybe you could say it's harder for the nuke to win, but it's definitely winnable on this map, I think. War factory going to be hit, nuke going to be hit. HuMMi is known for staying in games past their sell-by date. That nuke does fire. That's going to be an interesting spectacle. Oh, what a beast. That's nice. Still some V's escape, though, and ultimately he is just delaying the inevitable. Yeah. There's a few players in the game that stay in the game past their sell-by date if they've already lost, which HuMMi did about a couple of minutes ago. Then he should have already quit. Yeah, 4-3 is the score to Druncle. Okay, jumping into the next one. Down in the bottom left, we have the nuke player with the orange, which is Druncle. Up in the top right, we have the USA Vanilla with the red player, which is HuMMi. So I'm expecting both players to go barracks first. Probably both players to go double barracks first. Don't mind me, we're just going to follow this dozer and admire the quality. What is he going to do? He's going to build a war factory somewhere in the middle. Typically don't like that. Maybe a sneaky one on the left. I can kind of see how that could work, but I think if you build it in the middle, I think it might be able to be closed down too soon, too quick. He's actually going for a fast war factory into a Gatlix. There is a drone in the base, so HuMMi can see what's going on. Yeah, let's see if this works. I mean, if HuMMi opens ultra passive and does go for all the oils, which then gets denied, it can work. I think HuMMi is adapting, and I like that. I like players who are observing what the opponent's doing and then adapts as such. Because I think otherwise, if he didn't see this aggressive war factory in this fast Gatlix, then I think he would be going for mass oils. So I like the fact that he's rushed out a full V. But how long is it going to take that full V to take out that troop crawler, though? That is the question. Let's pop it open. A couple of red guards have gone down already. The Licks is already on the way. But Druncle is very much all in at this point because HuMMi looks like he'll be the first one to get the ores. That Gatlix, though, is going to be very important. He might be able to kill this V. If there's 5 MDs in there and you get an instant laser lock, it should take down the Gatlix, just from experience. But it requires insane micro from the Gatlix. If there's like 4 MDs, you can just get away with it. Comes in, focusing down the V. Now needs to focus down all of the missile defenders instantly. Bit of bad target in there from the Licks, and there was 5 missile defenders anyway. You've got to click on each one and let them die. You can't leave any alive before you retarget. Every millisecond there counts. But I think this whole rush here has been shut down, and we're looking at a quick victory for HuMMi to equalize it back to 4-4. Those are down the bottom right for HuMMi. So if you just get the capture upgrade, you could deploy a barracks there and even start stealing these. He just needs to get the initial economy rolling because he's still kind of on no eco at the moment. He doesn't have the capture upgrade just yet. Second supply is now up for Druncle, and Druncle has been defeated. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really see an aggressive no eco like that working. I think you do have to, as painful as it is, play a longer game there as the nuke against USA, because we saw HuMMi actually do pretty well, and at times it looked like he could win. I think with a few tweaks and better micro and stuff like that, a few better decisions, HuMMi could have won with the nuke. But yeah, Druncle, he tried an all-in, to be fair. But yeah, ultimately wasn't able to get it done. So yeah, 4-4 is the score. Insanely close. Okay, jumping into the next one, we've got Druncle down in the bottom left with the China tank in the green. You're on Dralim Desert by Millard 9. Up in the top right, we've got HuMMi with the red China infantry. So Inf against tank. Does this mean we're heading towards a decider? It probably does, doesn't it? Because Inf against tank, you imagine the Inf is going to win here. You have to say the Inf's going to win. Just make one full outpost, send it across the map, and the tank's in trouble. Druncle, he went for an all-in in the previous game. Maybe he's going to try something similar here. He's doing a barracks, probably followed by a war factory. It's probably going to be tank hunters and flamers combo. 2 supplies, 2 war factories for HuMMi. Regarding World Series prizes, by the way, there's a payout this time for, like, obviously first, second, first, fourth, but then I think there's even a prize for 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Which means even though it's a $4,000 tournament, the first prize plays... sorry, what am I talking about? First place prize. I said that the wrong way around, didn't I? First place prize is actually only like $1,700 or something like that, because they're only paying them like 44% of the prize pool. Which, yeah, it seemed a bit low to me, to be honest. But, yeah, let me know what you think. It's still a lot of money for one player, and it still says $4,000 prize pool. But when you start paying out 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, then there's like a replay for the prize for the prediction contest, and there's a prize for all kinds of stuff. They'll start to eat away into the prize, I think. Yeah, but I suppose... should one player be getting 3k for winning first place prize? Yeah, I don't know. Druncle is getting in. Both players went for 2 supplies. HuMMi went for 2 war factories, but Druncle went for this war factory with the barracks going tank hunters. He actually has found himself in the base of HuMMi, but HuMMi is also flaming down the base of Druncle. So the steam will be taken out of this attack very, very quick, and I don't know if Druncle can even break through these few outposts. Those outposts could just evac, just focus down that flamer. Flamer does get taken out, but the flamer for HuMMi pushing deeper into the base of Druncle. And that supply now is dead. Druncle didn't finish off that Flamer, so the Flamer for HuMMi still defending. And HuMMi is killing the whole base of Druncle. Druncle's trying to send back one Battlemaster, but should he just quit at this point? Because he has no more income. Okay, he's building a supply up in the top left. HuMMi's got a barracks down at the bottom right. Looks like he might get this oil. HuMMi's still collecting on 2 supplies at the end of the day. And Druncle has been defeated. Yeah, he went for kind of a really aggressive strat, but HuMMi is good enough to send the sneaky Flamer straight into the base. So yeah. HuMMi now just needs one more to win. He's turned this around a lot. 5-4 in a best of 11. Okay, jumping into the reverse. You're expecting this to go to a decider, but HuMMi could also win here. I think if it depends on a couple of Flamers getting into the inf base. Up at the top right with the blue player with the China infantry, that is Druncle. And then down in the bottom left, we have HuMMi with the China tank in the red. You've got several options here as the tank. You can try and go MiGs, you can try and go for a fast oil capture in a war factory and then into MiGs later on. You can try and just go 2 supplies, 2 war factories, outpost, Flamers all around the map. It is hard regardless, but you've got to try something. Looks to me like he's going for an oil cap. Yeah, oil cap, 1 war factory, which I kind of like. Red guard there, red guard there. Try to capture what you can. Or is he actually going to go greedy and go for 4 red guard? I don't agree with that one. Going up to the left side, I don't agree with that at all. I think it should be going here. And you could argue, should he be getting the red guard veterancy as well? Because there's a good chance he'll be dead before he's even level 3. Should you just get everything you can early on, every little advantage. So if that means your red guard surviving 0.25 seconds later, which means getting an oil, then so be it. You can also make troop crawlers, which are generally pretty good against infantry as well. First outpost is out from Druncle. Druncle's actually going for yeah, a bit greedy, a bit passive. Going for the oil up in the top left, and getting the middle one as well, actually. You see, if you had the red guard veterancy, there's a chance you might win that battle against the minigunner. But if you start hitting it, and then he just turns around and fights you, which he should do, by the way. Yeah, that's a mistake from Druncle. You should have killed that and then captured it, and then because now he's going to capture it, and you've got to send a unit there anyway. So mistake there from Druncle. Yeah, not impressed at times from these players. Everything has to be flawless if you want to expect to win the World Series. Yeah, little things like that. Now that oil's going to belong to HuMMi, all because he just couldn't be bothered to take his minigunner off it. HuMMi's got himself on 2 oils. Outpost in the base. Let's force the trucks away from that bottom left. Outpost for Druncle in the main base of HuMMi, trying to get that dozer. It's not the last dozer anyway, though. Yeah, flame. Look, this flamer now all the way over to there. Don't tell me he's going to flame down his own oil now. Do you see? The alternate reality is that oil would still belong to Druncle, and he would have killed that red guard and stopped HuMMi getting this income now. And now he's going to have to flame it down. Yeah, such bad decisions here from Druncle, honestly. If he loses this particular game, I think maybe he deserves to lose this particular game. And oil is so important. Yeah. MiG's getting up for HuMMi. Infantry here should be shot down. He does have the napalm as well. Yeah, outpost unloaded preemptively, but the MiGs come in and wipe it out anyway. And I think Druncle is looking in a little bit of trouble here. This outpost is empty, but it's just providing a bit of a scout. But actually, HuMMi is pushing in here. There's a couple of outposts which will probably defend this for now. You imagine Lotus is going to be out very soon for Druncle here. That tower's going to come down and kill whatever's behind it. If it doesn't die already. MiGs come in. Kills a load of infantry. Now that napalm MiGs are out, it's actually a big problem for Druncle because any single outpost will get picked off. Question is, where's the Lotus? Lotus on top of the airfield could change the game massively. So far, no Lotus. No expansion to the extremes of the map. I think HuMMi could expand here. But outpost from Druncle now in the main base. The MiGs need to come in and save the day. 3 MiGs on 1 minigunner though, I think. Oh no, it was spread out a little bit, but there's still 3 tank hunters alive, which I'm a bit surprised about. But another outpost and ECM is pushing into the base. Still 2 dozers alive for Druncle. Wolf actually might get hit here. MiGs taking off again. CC being built for HuMMi. I think that outpost is dead now with 3 MiGs and a few cats around. He does kill it. He is losing MiGs though, and there's a few tank hunters still here. Okay. Only 1 MiG went down in total. Yeah, very scrappy. Yeah, Druncle really needs to be closing out this cleaner, I think. Does have the stronger army here by far. One MiG taken out by the outpost with a minigunner inside of it. 2 MiGs taken off again. I think the key number here is you need 4 MiGs all the time. Even against one outpost like that with the ECM on it, I think 4 MiGs is a dead cert kill, where just having 3 MiGs out might not actually kill that. Subliminal messaging is missing for Druncle. Yeah, MiGs coming in. Outpost a little bit far away from the ECM for now. A lot of infantry taken out. Outpost survives. But the infantry is going to go inside of this bunker. But there's only like 1 minigunner inside of there with 1 tank hunter. But still though, Druncle is kind of struggling here with the infantry. He's actually ahead than XP. Yeah, oil for HuMMi. Now going to be targeted. Could put the minigunner inside of there just to make this a bit more of an annoying position. Double airfield in play for HuMMi. I think he should be a bit more braver though and go over here. He's had control of this tower and this tower for ages. Druncle has literally never been over here, apart from that 1 flame earlier that got shot down. So I think a supply here could be good. HuMMi just seems a bit more defensive, I think. But he's just lost, what, a few MiGs there, I think. Yeah, he's just lost a few MiGs. He needs more MiGs out right now. Maybe even a troop crawler and flamers or something to stop this push. I think them gats need to be moved back as well. Outposts are coming in. MiGs coming in too to defend. Oh, this MiG control is bad, and that's probably costing the game. I think flying the MiGs over there, the tank hunters. Tank hunters do take out the MiGs. Bit of a gift there for Druncle. Just focusing down the war factory now, which I think will probably go down as well. CC is in play for Druncle. He wants to expand over here. Artillery and carpet coming in. HuMMi is also level 3, has his CC, but we haven't seen the artillery, I don't think, from him though. Carpet bomb comes in on the airfield. Artillery wipes out the other airfield. And HuMMi, yeah, I think he lost the game with this push. If he'd have held that, I think he'd have won. And the fact that he flew the MiGs over, the fact that he didn't have enough MiGs out in the first place because he lost some over here as well. I think he's thrown the game there from a winning position, a commanding position at least. Builds another dozer when he's already got 2 out. It's like a medium AI. Why do you need another dozer? I'm not sure why you need another dozer here, because he doesn't have that much money anyway. He doesn't have that oil, doesn't have that oil. That oil got flamed down ages ago. And now this is rocking up. You need every penny now. CC is going to be captured. Power plant here going to be hit. Looks like we're going to a decider, boys. We are going to a decider. I think it's a demo mirror, and I think it's on Blossoming Valley. I think that's what's in the rules. Artillery coming in. There's a chance it could kill that stuff. Kills the Lotus. And an outpost. Okay. He is standing in the radiation as well, which is doing damage, but I think, is it just too late for HuMMi? He is making a few flamers now that might go to the base, but is it just a little bit too much defense here? HuMMi's definitely putting a good fight with the tank for sure. Yeah, HuMMi losing all of his buildings now. Flamer got stopped going into the base, and CC is coming, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. I think he already used the artillery. He's not got an extra gem point or anything now. He might have mines, but I don't think so. Actually, no, he could have mines. Yeah, he could have mines. Would come from here now, though. Because if he didn't take Red Guard veterancy, when you get to level 3, do you get an extra 2 generals points? There, you could have used mines there, maybe. HuMMi's been defeated. Boys, we are going to a decider. For the guy who's going to face me in the next round, we are going to, I think it's a demo mirror on Blossoming Valley, but let's see. Okay, I was completely wrong. Maybe Blossoming Valley was round number 2. But up in the top right, it looks like we've got a China mirror. Oh yeah, it's China mirror, isn't it? Because, was it Scuba against Lift Truck? Yeah, they did a China mirror as well when they went to a decider. Up in the top right with Druncle with the China Vanilla in the orange. The pressure is on to go to the next round. Get past round number 2. We have a red player for the China Vanilla player, which is HuMMi down in the bottom left. Druncle is going for an oil cap. He does have the Red Guard veterancy. HuMMi's gone for 2 supplies, 2 war factories. We literally saw this exact same situation with Lift Truck against Scuba. Lift Truck in the top right went for an oil build and almost held, but he actually didn't go for 4 oils though. I think he only went for 2. He went for that one and that one, which actually I do value doing that because it means you can get him a little bit faster. I think if you're going more greedy, going for 4 Red Guards, there's a chance that this might get shut down before he even captures it, which he doesn't have the capture upgrade right now, and there's a Flamer on the way, so I think that's going to get denied, and that could be the difference between him winning and losing here. There is a Red Guard hiding behind the tree, behind the oil next to the Oasis. Fishing out for Druncle is a gap. Couple of units out for HuMMi. Over here, Flamer and a Gat. He has seen the capture. But if those 2 get denied, it's a big mistake. And is that one going to get denied as well? Because HuMMi has a dozer there. HuMMi coming in with a Flame Orb, but he's been taken out by the Gat. This is a mistake here from HuMMi because you can see it in plain sight. And Druncle gets the oil in the top left. So he just needs to hold for the next couple of minutes and then he will be at a major advantage. Yeah, big mistake there from HuMMi. He has a fast 3rd supply though. HuMMi has seen this now. Now runs away with his dozer. That oil survives. This Gat has been taken out now by HuMMi's outpost. HuMMi's outpost does evac. Is he just going to force fire that? I think it's worth force firing it. Flamer on the right side there gets taken out. But Druncle with 2 oils, I think I actually favor his position maybe. I'm not so sure about a fast airfield now. Maybe a bunker on the right to seal it off. And then focus all your energy now on this left-hand side and clear HuMMi from this, because HuMMi expanded to a 3rd. I'm probably going to get a 4th very soon as well. The one downside for HuMMi is got 2 dozers in the same location, so if a Helix or something pops up, both of them dozers could be wiped out very quick. Bit weird there from HuMMi. Another oil captured by Druncle. That's why them tank hunters before should have took that out. Mistake there from HuMMi. 4th supply being built. Flamer down at the bottom right takes out the oil. And Druncle has a fair few units, but can he push into this area without flamers? I would probably argue not, and that Gat and that outpost needs sending back and repairing to live to fight another day. Might be able to capture this oil, but I think HuMMi's already on it. Flame heading up into the top left will probably be able to take out that oil. In the grand scheme of things, regardless of who wins this here, fair play to Druncle, because I don't know who the guy is, and he's fighting a very experienced player here that is HuMMi. So even if he loses here, which he might end up doing because HuMMi is kind of all over the map, then yeah, still fair play to him. But he's also still got a good chance to proceed. He's got 2 helixes. Probably needs them elixirs now because he's losing gats here to the flame walls unnecessarily. Those 2 gats, man, they need sending back and repairing. Do not go and fight with those. There's no point fighting with 1 HP units. Can hear a Lotus. It is HuMMi's. Got a few bunkers dotted around. Which, yeah, without flamers, this army's never going to be able to push in. Helixes have found the flamers up in the top left. But he's just flown straight past them. What is Druncle doing? He's going to let 2 flamers in his base here. That might be a decision that costs him the whole World Series. He's just letting his supply go down. Just completely unaware of the flamers, even though he was shooting at them. I think there was 3 flamers there initially. Black Napalm is now up. Druncle pushing across the map could end up being a bit of a base trade here. Yeah, second supply taken out. No expansion here for Druncle. He's got 2,800. He could easily expand. He could also be expanding here as well. That supply shouldn't have gone down for Druncle. And he does have this big army though. But some of these units should have been sent back and repaired. HuMMi coming in now with the defense. Does have a few ECMs. But does it matter though? Because there's quite a lot of army here for Druncle. That napalm flame wall though could end up causing so much damage and might actually end up pushing this right back. It does end up pushing this right back. Lotus has disabled the flamer there in the middle. Mig's now coming in as well for HuMMi, taking out a few tank enters here and there. I mean, Mig should counter the helixes. It just depends if the helixes can get themselves on top of the airfield and catch HuMMi by surprise. China Mirror is always very fun. Lots of unit mixing. I'm just still surprised at the lack of expansion for Druncle. It's coming in now, but honestly, they should have been a couple of minutes sooner. Like, HuMMi expanded here ultra quick. Helix is flying in down the south of the map, but they are not together, and they're actually very close to these gats. HuMMi not retargeting, though. It does lose 2 gats pretty easily. Helix is going to continue to fly in. And there's more gats on the way. Mix coming in as well. Yeah, HuMMi under pressure here, but like he's the one being attacked, but his defense is more or less on top of it. But yeah, maybe Druncle is feeling more pressure here, even though he's not the one getting attacked. His attacks aren't actually getting that much done, and he's losing the helixes here, and he doesn't actually have many units behind this. He's building a Gatling cannon defense there in the middle. Yeah, no oils left on the map at all. Did the Lotus get killed? Mig's come in, and I think HuMMi's done it. It was a little bit scrappy throughout. He started 3-0 down, but I think he has done it, and he will face me in round number 2, it's looking like, because Druncle doesn't have many units out at all at the moment, and he's been kicked off this supply. We've got an Albino supply truck. He's still collecting there on the right. Artillery coming in. Carpet coming in. Druncle not level 3 yet. HuMMi is over level 3. That's going to hurt wherever it lands, the carpet and artillery. Carpet goes for the airfield. Artillery is very bad. Yeah, it was very greedy to go between them 2 buildings. Ended up killing nothing. But does it matter though? Has HuMMi already done enough to win? He's got red all over the map. Just look how many orange dots there are compared to red. There is not enough orange. It sounds a simple way of putting it, but there's not enough orange dots on the map. And these trucks are going down. That supply has been cleared. HuMMi is so fast at expanding in comparison to Druncle. And yeah, it took a while to warm up here for HuMMi starting 3-0 down. But in the end, he showed his strength and has pulled through. Last remaining units now. Last remaining defense for Druncle. should be no way, really. He's hunted as well. He's hunted. I didn't even realize he's hunted, but he is. Did not even realize. I thought he had a CC back here somewhere. But obviously he got hunted ages ago, maybe. Oh, no, not even ages ago, because he had a dozer there and dozer there. Yes, we expanded to the middle, but HuMMi only recently took it out. So yeah, GG. Well played. HuMMi will face me in the next round. Based on that performance, how do you think they'll do against me? I won't be too arrogant or anything now, because I could end up going out. But I think if I give a warm-up practice, I think it should be a GG. So yeah, looking forward to those games. Let's see when it happens. We're very up to date on the bracket. I think we've only got Excalibur Tumstep to upload, but other than that, we're more or less on top of it. But yeah, I look forward to some good games against HuMMi. Welcome to round number 3, where I lie in wait. I do need to get practicing more because I haven't played a hell of a lot of 1v1s. I played like 4 1v1s today, and then the last ones before that was like a week ago. So I need to keep active for sure, otherwise you end up playing bad when you go into it. So yeah, GG, well played. Nice comeback there from HuMMi, and let me know your comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one.